I believe the issue that we have to deal with and why all these things that we talk about are important is that the true concern we have is the protection of our individual liberty. If we have our liberty, then I am convinced that we will have peace, because the individual will be responsible, not the state. The state will be held in check, and the individual will be sovereign. Under those circumstances, if the state gets out of hand and decides they want to do something, they can't do it under a free society and the individual sovereign. And besides, what you need then is sound money. And if you have sound money and the government wants to pursue welfare, corporatism, or warfare, how are they going to do it? Well, they could tax the people, and they can do that for a while, but the tax would be so high. Can you imagine what the taxes would be this year if they decided they had to balance the budget? We'd had to raise nearly $2 trillion this year. The people would have rebelled. That's one reason why I have a bill in that would repeal withholding taxes. I think if everybody had to write a check every month, there would be a good, healthy rebellion in this country. But we need a facilitator, and that to me is gold. And if you have free markets, and then you have peace because they can't fight the wars, you're going to have prosperity. Ultimately, no matter how long and how many years they seem to get away with running up deficits, running up borrowing and spending and inflating, eventually an empire comes to an end because you cannot do it. You have to pay it. Any individual or any country that lives beyond its means will always have to live beneath its means. And right now we are experiencing that. It didn't just start a year ago. It probably started 10 years ago that people's standard of living was really going down. But it's going down wholesale now. And more than 20% of the American people are suffering. And there's a big argument, are we in a bad recession, in a depression, or whatever? Well, let me tell you, the people who are suffering are in a depression. And there's reason that they should be concerned. And there's reason for the anger that we're witnessing at the tea parties. And that is a healthy sign. And the best thing is people are angry. They're sometimes confused about their anger, but they're not confused about where they're looking to put the blame. And it's up in Washington, D.C., and that's healthy.